Hey, Tim Sykes here, and I just want to show you a few key free resources that you can use to learn from me. You might have seen my interview recently with Steve Harvey and two of my top students. This was Michael Good, who actually just passed $2 million in profits, and my student Ivan, who passed a $250,000 in profits trading part-time. Or maybe you found me through CNN. This is a real article. This is not photoshopped. Some people think that this was like a fake article. No, my top student really did turn 1,500 into a million in 3 years. Let me show you the whole article title. CNN looked through all his trades. This is Tim Grattani. He actually just passed 4 million in profits now in his fifth year. No one else has these successful students like I do. I'm not trying to brag. I'm not trying to sound like a dick about it. I'm just trying to show you why you should learn from me. There's a lot of teachers out there on the internet that claim to be experts. They don't show their real name. They don't show all their trades. But most importantly, they don't have as many millionaire students as I do. Some of them have had a few successful students and then they blow up. Okay? I teach safe trading. I know it sounds crazy when you see my students going from a few thousand to a few million, but there's so much volatility with these stocks. You don't have to use leverage. You don't have to be a gunslinger. And that's what I'm proudest of. Actually, I take that back. I'm proudest of this. This was just a few weeks ago where I donated $1 million to Pencils of Promise, which is my favorite charity, to build over 20 new schools. My charity now works with several charities, and we're building have already finished 35 schools. My goal is to build 1,000 schools. So I teach and I give back. And I want you guys to know that when you get involved with me, what my priorities are. My priorities are to create more millionaire students and to build more schools and to help more kids in these third world countries. That's it. Okay? I'm not here to be your friend. I'm not here to debate life or whether you should even care about money in the first place. I don't have time for any of that bullshit. Okay? I would love to talk to you, but I'm sorry, I'm really focused on these two goals. So I want to make that perfectly clear right now. So here is one of my free resources. You can see here the link, timothysykes.com/penny-stocks. And this is a free guide that took my team and I several months to put together. It is 100% free. Just go through it. And it's a whole introduction to penny stocks. Again, the link here is, so you can see it, timothysykes.com/penny stocks. This is your first 100% free resource. If you think I'm full of BS, if you're concerned, if you're not sure, whatever, don't waste my time. Please do read this first, okay? This should be your foundation. Also, if you go to timothysykes.com and then there's this crazy long URL. I'm sorry I sound tired. I've actually just got back from a crazy trip with my first two millionaire students, and I'll post videos of that soon. But I want to show you a few free resources. I have 7 free videos here, and I think you can see this. I think there's a pop-up to get to this page from anywhere on timothysykes.com, or if you Google, Timothy Sykes 7 free video lessons. But this is a very good intro course. And then also we have my best-selling book, An American Hedge Fund. If you go to timothysykes.com/an-american-hedge fund, and you can get there. I tweet this often, but you can download the free book and you can see my journey from when I just had a few $1,000s myself. I was not born rich. I'm from a small town, Orange, Connecticut, and I've worked my butt off to get here. And that's exactly what I've done. It's taken me several years, and I've had some losses along the way. This book is especially important because I talk about my biggest loss, where I lost over $500,000, and I lost a lot of credibility, and it taught me a lot of good lessons. Also, if you see my YouTube channel, you can go to youtube.com/user timothysykes.com, and .com is spelled out. But we have now 800 plus free video lessons on this thing. Okay? It's not a complete education. A lot of people are like, oh, Tim, why do you have all these other DVDs and all this other stuff when I can just learn everything for free? You can learn a lot of stuff for free, but you're not going to learn in real time. You're not going to learn all the subtleties. And frankly, it's the subtleties and the real-time learning that create the millionaire students. All of my millionaire students are trading challenge students. If you Google Timothy Sykes and trading challenge, you get with that tons of live webinars. You get an exclusive chat room where my top millionaire students and I hang out. And I hate to say it, but if you cheap out on your education and you're just like, no, Tim, I don't want to pay you. I just want free stuff. It will cost you more in the long run. And some people have asked, how does that make sense? If it's free, how is it going to cost me? Well, it's going to cost you opportunity costs because you're not going to really optimize your trading strategy. You're not going to optimize your education, and you're going to miss out on opportunities. And frankly, my business model is awesome where we charge so little. We should charge probably 10 times what we currently charge because now I have 40 plus people working for me and we're all geared towards creating more millionaire students. That's what we love. That's what grows my business. I have an upcoming book, an upcoming TV show. I want more testimonials. I'm not shy about it. I'm not ashamed of it. That is what I teach. Okay? I'm not a communist. I'm a capitalist. So these free videos, fantastic. It's a good intro start. Some of these videos are so great. I mean, the best penny stock pattern right now, posted it 4 days ago. Barely had any Wi-Fi down here in the Caribbean, but I'm still posting nearly a new video every single day. And some are, entertaining, some are inspiring, but this one is a really good one. And then there's, this 40-minute live trade where I made 30% in 30 minutes. Where some people say you can't short sell penny stocks. Well, I just made a live trade, motherfucker. So yes, you can short sell penny stocks. You just have to find the borrow. I spoke at Harvard. That was awesome. My new Ferrari broke. There's so many more. This was a good one too, where I was shorting another pump and dump. So go check out all the free videos, but understand that it's only a partial education. If you want more free stuff, okay, traderchecklist.com right here. It's an 11-hour guide. All you have to do is enter your name, enter your email, and you get access to this trader checklist guide. It is specifically how to plan trades. And it's 11 plus free hours. I'm actually working on an advanced guide right now. That'll be another 9 hours, so it'll be a 20-hour guide. But the first 11 hours is posted free. And I don't think you understand what it takes to create an 11-hour guide. I'm not just recording for 11 hours. Everyone loves this guide, and it's totally free. We're not going to sell your email. We're not going to spam you. I just want you to learn, and it helps me when you guys prepare before you start talking to me, before you start asking me questions in chat. So please do me a favor. Do yourself a favor. Go to traderchecklist.com if you haven't already, and go to howtomakemillions.com if you want a true foundation to your education. All those other resources were free. The How to Make Millions DVD with my funny face here, this all goes to charity. It's 70% off, $297, regularly $1,000. But this is a 35-hour guide. And this is my single best-selling guide. It's just a foundation for your education. It was supposed to be 16 hours, then 20 hours, then 24 hours. I go hard. There's a reason why I sound so tired. It's not because I'm not taking care of myself. It's because I work harder than anybody else. I'm filming this on a Saturday night at 11 p.m. on a freaking yacht in the Caribbean. And it's pretty amazing that technology allows me to do this. So I feel guilty if I don't truly, work as hard as I can to teach you. And what I ask from you is for you to work as hard as you can to learn all this stuff, because that's what it takes. If you want to be, on CNN here with my student Tim Grattani, I flew out to Ohio when he passed $1 million. If you want to be like that, you got to study your butt off. He didn't get there through 1 or 2 lucky trades. He studied, he watched video lessons. Now he's a trainer in my trading challenge. If you're a trading challenge student, you get access to all of his live webinars. He does between 2 and 4 per month these days. And he also has 50 archive webinars, live trading webinars where you can learn from him. I want you to learn from these traders and not to follow any traders. There's too many people think that, oh, I'm just going to get rich by following alerts and following hot picks. Nothing like that will ever get you rich, okay? It's good to learn from real-time alerts. Don't get me wrong. That's why I give them also. And if you go to timothysykes.com/plans, you can sign up for these different plans. and Tim Alerts is just 75 a month. Silver is 150 a month, but Silver has a 4,000 plus video lesson library. It's all a question of how hard you study. And I know you guys want more videos like, oh, Tim, I get it. Just give me the hot stocks. Too many of you don't get it. You do not understand that the key to your future is studying the past. And I know that sounds corny. I know that sounds cliche, but it's true. So if you want an intro, fantastic. Read this Penny Stocking 101, watch my 7 free video lessons, read my free book, check out my free videos on YouTube, watch Trader Checklist. But if you want to take it to the next level, you're going to have to study harder. And I'm sorry, there's no easier way for me to create millionaire students, but I found a way to actually do this. This is not like I just have one or two millionaire students anymore. I have several, and I have several more who are getting close. Stephen Ducks just started with 27,000, and he's over 900,000 now in a year and 1 month. Okay, Mark Crook just passed 700,000 in profits, and I have several more students too. So get in this game. If you're watching this on a Saturday night, first, let me congratulate you. That's what it's going to take to sacrifice your weekends, to sacrifice time when other people are out having fun. They can have fun in the short term, but if you invest in your future and your future self and your skill set and your knowledge base, right now you have fun, not just in the medium term, but in the long term and forever. Because those people who are out right now on a Saturday night, I'm not saying that they're doing anything wrong. They're just not going to get ahead in life. And if you truly want to be in the top 1%, not just in terms of money, but in terms of success and confidence and self-sufficiency, you're going to have to work for it because you don't get it gifted to you, okay? None of my top students and I are very smart. We're not math geniuses. We're not good at sports. We're barely competent in the real world. But we've studied and we've used the internet and we've used these patterns and we've used technology to, frankly, do things that, everybody else in our lives haven't. Everybody from my school, Orange, Connecticut, Amity High School, they're all pretty much in Connecticut still. And there's nothing wrong with Connecticut, but now I've been to, nearly 120 countries. I like to explore. I just made the largest donation in Pencils of Promise history. I'm doing things that, frankly, I only dreamed of when I was a kid. But dreams become reality through hard work. So I made this video to just review everything. I'm so tired, I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm going to end this video. But I want to show you an example of how hard I work. And, again, if I somehow still have yet to convince you that you need to study hard, watch this free stuff and you'll learn that way. It's all a question of how soon you start studying. Some people say, oh, Tim, I can't trade yet. Can you study? What's your fucking excuse for not studying right now? I don't care if it's a Saturday night. Tell your friends that you have to go home. Nothing happens good this late on a Saturday night or a Sunday morning. Okay? Well, a few things, but it's better to get in the habit of, frankly, sacrificing. And you get in the habit of doing it, it's not as hard after a while. And it actually becomes quite enjoyable when you start thinking about how you can get ahead of everybody else. And it's not about ego, it's not about competition, it's about what can you do with your life. We have one life. YOLO. Okay? You only live once, and that doesn't mean that you should act as crazy as possible and only think about your short term. For me, YOLO means I want my life to be the best fucking life possible. And in order to do that, I recognize that money buys freedom. So I don't have to work for anybody else. I don't have to worry about debts. I just took everybody out to dinner, ordered the entire menu tonight. Why? Because I don't know when the next time I'm going to be in the Caribbean is with this crew, and I wanted to celebrate. And everyone at the restaurant, they're like, what are you? Are you a food critic? I'm like, no, I'm just, a self-sufficient millionaire enjoying life. And that's what I want for you guys. For me, it's food. I don't know. We all have different habits. What do you love? Leave a comment if I'm getting through to you. Before, I usually say everyone leave the same comment, but now I'm curious, what do you want in your life? What are you really pushing yourself for? Do you want money? And write these down, whichever you want, or a combination of money, freedom, love, luxury, cars, charity, family, travel. Those are your options. Those are 8 options. You can pause this video and play it back. Leave your comment. Let me see if I can remember the 8 again. Money, freedom, love, luxury, cars, travel, charity. Did I say family? I don't know. What motivates you? Leave one thing, the number one thing that motivates you to push yourself. And it doesn't even have to be for anybody else. It could just be yourself. You could just say for the challenge, to see what you're capable of. And I respect that. Whatever motivates you, it doesn't matter. I'm not trying to judge what you're going to spend your money on. But I want you to start thinking in terms of studying, sacrificing on weekends, getting to a point where you have tried your absolute hardest every single day. I don't care how tired you are. If you want to get fit and you go to the gym at 5 in the morning, well, if you want to get, mentally fit in the stock market and financially fit as a result, then you study at odd hours too. And sometimes, right now it's 11:11 p.m., right as I'm filming this Saturday night. So make a wish. And my wish for you is to study hard. I can't tell you any more of the wish or else it won't come true. But leave a comment. Let me know what pushes you. And I hope you enjoy your weekend. Thank you.